Hi, YouTube. You know, when you have two animals and you encourage them to interact and play, but if they're not watched like kids or whatever, they might go at it or, that type of thing. But I was thinking our president made a speech saying that people are angry with another group of people. Any good leader or parent, like if the kids were fighting, you wouldn't say, I know you're angry in the middle of their anger. You'd be like, "Oh, okay, um, this is how we can fix this right now." And my solution, Mr. President, I'm going to address you. My solution is we can shop online. We can stay out of your towns. Have your own towns. If you want Washington, D.C., you don't pay any taxes in this United States. If you want them to be totally vaccinated, then the unvax maybe perhaps should move to a state where we're not going to put up with your nonsense. Because I had your shots almost kill me and I'm not going through it again. And I would not recommend it for any of my blood because they would probably have the same reactions like I watched my children go through. And no other family members of mine that have been injured by these things. Um, and these are facts that are documented. So, that's what I have to say on that. So you can move along now. Not that you'd watch my video, but ones that believe that he's acting like a good leader and listening to other scientific facts, not just the ones that are going to make his friends money. So I'll leave that at that today. So, I didn't get to sleep till about 3 o'clock in the morning, so Doug's like, "Will you forgive me?" I'm like, "No, no, I won't." And I kept waking him up. It's like, "You're going to get up so you don't keep me up all night." So I just turned on his light and kept talking to him. And the phone rang a couple times. And it's like, "Yep." And that's what I'm going to do from now on. I could have turned some music on real early, but I didn't. You know, I got a lot of work done this morning and, you know, but yeah, it was kind of miserable. Um, Non-stop, just like total insults. Um, Offered to make him supper. You didn't ask me if I could have any supper, and it's like, oh wow, it was a rough one. Or not. I can't even articulate it. so, so anyway, that's about like the feeling of trying to reason with a president. Oh, gee, it almost killed me. No problem. It's safe. You know, I only have an unknown fluke in my body because of their experiments, but no problem. It's safe. That eats me from the inside out, and I have to detox and take care of myself in a big, major way more than and it gives me other health problems and nerve damage and stuff from it. Don't worry, it's safe. I have fevers, all kinds of things. So, yeah. Yeah, the stuff they're trying to do and the ulterior motive is to take the next generation down so they can keep them as workers instead of people like me running businesses and telling people, "Hey, you got this. We do this in this world." Like, one person will do something and another will do another, and we can correlate our systems like that by ourselves within our communities, and they don't like that kind of talk because that takes the money out of their hands, and the control of people. So, yeah, sure does. Well, put a window out in the carport today. I got another one I'm going to put out there tomorrow. Um, Buttoning it up for winter a little bit at a time. So, yeah. Anyway, kind of easy to set in because I had two sides already done, the bottom and the side. And then I just have to frame one side tomorrow. And then I'm going to hang and set in a panel of glass that I have on the top of the carport, and then board on the bottom, and then that'll be really warm with the sunshine coming in. Well, there's already two windows in there. Well, three today now. And then a great big one I'm going to put up as soon as I can, I should say. I'll see how long tomorrow's project takes. And every day I've been doing just a little bit or trying to. So, yeah, well. Man, I just don't get people there um rather control others for money than and still maybe even do what they do, but people could all have anything they wanted in the world. Everybody. And they just don't see it like that because they'd rather have the control, and it's just so regressed and so unnecessary. It's not that I'm beyond words because I'm not going to shut up at all, ever. So, yeah, the threats and the insinuations that they have coming at people, God's way ahead of that. It's like, whatever. They play like there's so many people vaccinated. There's way less people vaccinated than they want to admit, you know. And people that I know that have had their shots, they're not hating on me. They're not angry with me. Biden's a liar. They still love me. I didn't want them shedding on me before they got their shots. Same with any animal. Yeah, Biden should be sniffing puppy butts instead of human hair. Weirdo. You know, be like I meet a friend off of Facebook I've never met before, say it's a female or whatever, and I walk up, you know, oh, nice to meet you. Wouldn't that be a little odd? And there's one that I know of, she's a Biden supporter. But she was kind of duped into it because there wasn't really anybody representing herself in all that. It was for nobody. It really never has been. So the only thing the Kennedy assassination or lack of it, charades, whatever it was to shock people in my era into complying with the government. You know, like this is what happens when you go up against that type of stuff. And a lot of the shenanigans, they started a long time ago. The same with the shots. It's like they had shows, just like with the bombs, get under your desk and cover your head. Well, they had shows for like moms at home brainwashing them, like Don't worry about an outbreak. We'll have a shot for that. And we'll be able to quarantine and immune you. This was in the 50s, you know. Look up old vaccine commercials from the 50s. Or look on Call for an Uprisings a couple days ago. He has a couple different copies of that on there for sure. But I saw it in person, you know. And they've been brainwashing people for a very long time. Well, honestly, I'm going to get some rest. I've just had enough of today already. And I didn't let um, the Gerber baby sleep this morning. So it maybe will be an early night, hopefully. So, and that thing needs a bath too. So, anyway, oh, such is life. Um, all right, peace and love, everybody. I had more to say, but I'm just shot. So, um, I'm gonna get some rest and get some work done tomorrow, and probably make a video. So, um, have a good night or day wherever you're at.